So I want to give a few snippets about the artificial intelligence process and how today it has evolved into what we see. It is an old technology, and it's important that people realize that some of us who did a master's 30 years ago and so on, we were doing artificial intelligence even in those days, but it was more within the realm of Lisp programming, CAN programming, and expert systems and so on and so forth. Today, what we are talking about, the large language models, are based on probability functions, which allows you then to, in a linguistic perspective, say that whatever you are saying, the system is attending to it, and it's looking at your last words, it's looking at the mood, it's looking at the context, and it's making it possible for you to predict what must come next. And it's doing a good job of it, like we all see, but it is based on probability functions. So you'll find that around as far back as 1958 was when there was a good academic paper published about the perceptron, which is at the seed of the artificial intelligence ecosystem. And it has evolved over and over and over the periods, so that now you have good hardware based on what they call the CUDA technology, what NVIDIA has made famous, and that is what is making the processing in parallel, accessing a phenomenon that is now called permutation indifference, which means that when I'm talking now, the system doesn't care about the order in which I'm talking. It will access everything I'm saying at the same time and make sense out of it. That's permutation indifference. So through that, artificial intelligence has become defined by the large language models. And as we see, there's a person now who's called the godfather of artificial intelligence, Professor Geoffrey Hinton, University of Toronto, and he's won the Nobel Prize in physics. I mean, these are the people who are celebrating the golden age of the phenomenon today. So the main component of what I wanted to deliver is that it is old technology. It has been emboldened by GPUs, TPUs, the big processors, graphical processor units, which are able to process these things, and then better statistical models which are able to achieve things like permutation indifference, parallelism, the framework of the technology that makes it easy and makes it sound like language. But it is, in my view, impossible today to say that intelligence as it's defined is what we are looking at, because intelligence has elements of morality, it has elements of rationality, it has elements of bonding, elements of culture, elements of reasoning, which are not necessarily the same as being able to take trillion parameter models and identify what is known from large and significantly extensive data sets like we have today. I know we are achieving vision and so on and so forth, but when you know the underlying technology, like something like vision, there's a lot of what is called contrastive learning, where you are kind of labeling images. There's CNNs, the convolutional neural networks, which are being applied. So there's so much technology and statistics around it that it is easy to frame it as intelligence, that the machine is going to become superior to the human being. But that is not what we are looking at today. So that is the snippet I want to deliver for now.